Just as Mother Nature has her seasons and cycles, we're also constantly undergoing transformation. Some of our seasons last longer than others. Sometimes we finish cycles and sometimes we repeat them. But who we become in the process is what truly matters. Life brings us challenges as an opportunity to grow, an opportunity to show ourselves what we're truly capable of, an opportunity to know ourselves on a deeper level than ever before. No matter where you find yourself on your journey, I truly believe that everything happens for a reason. Last year, I found myself navigating a lot of depression. I felt disconnected from myself and confused about where my life was heading. Sometime in the fall, I started having suicidal thoughts, and that's when I knew it was time to make some serious changes. Even though I've dealt with depression at various points in my life, it still sneaks up on me every time. Anytime I've been depressed in the past, I've learned that it's because I'm going against my intuition in one or many ways. I spent a good portion of last year feeling like a victim to my life circumstances because I ultimately wasn't happy with the choices that I was making, or the way that I was spending my time and energy. I was neglecting my health on every level and found myself spending weeks getting lost in my work and responsibilities, completely forgetting to take breaks, drink enough water, and even eat. When something is no longer meant to be a part of my life, my intuition just keeps amplifying the messages until I finally heed the call. By the time December rolled around, the pain of going against my own grain was so painfully obvious to me that it was the exact catalyst I needed to motivate me into changing. I realized that a part of me was still trying to live up to the expectations of others, rather than listening to my body and following my own internal compass. I started taking inventory of my life and figured out what things I was giving my time and energy to that were no longer resonating with what my soul wanted. I've always had a hard time with change. It can feel so scary to let go of things that are so comfortable and familiar. But what I've realized is that letting go is only hard because of the meaning we give those things. I recognized that I wasn't passionate about some of the work that I was doing. I had outgrown some of my relationships, and I was partaking in habits that were a detriment to my well-being. Through the power of choice, I decided it was time to take responsibility of myself and bring new meaning to my life. I spent a lot of time journaling and asking myself questions like, what kind of life would I be most excited to wake up to every day? How does that version of me think, feel, and act on a daily basis? What new choices can I make to become that version of me? Once I had a clear idea of the direction I was ready to head in, I created a list of my priorities, from most urgent to least, and started to let go of things that were no longer serving this new version of me. As I make new choices and take better care of my health and well-being, I'm regaining trust with myself, which has been boosting my confidence and my sense of self-respect. I've been making it an even greater point to spend time in nature, as it always has a way of helping me to reconnect with myself in the present moment. It always opens up a clear and direct channel to hear my inner voice. It always brings me back to the sense of curiosity and playfulness, just like when I was a kid. This particular season may have brought me a lot of storms. but having such a deeper connection to myself definitely outweighs all of the chaos that it took for me to get here. I may not have my entire life figured out quite yet, but taking better care of myself physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually has been making it a hell of a lot easier to navigate all of the other areas of my life.
Come on. Come here.
Accepting myself for where I was at, loving myself through the process as if I were my own child, and believing that there was going to be a light at the end of the tunnel is what led me back to inner peace, and a deep sense in knowing that everything is going to be okay. I feel like for the very first time, I finally have the courage to be who I've always wanted to be, me. I'm super grateful for all of the experiences I've had, the good, the bad, and the ugly, because they all led me to become the person that I am today. I've learned that it's not so much about overcoming depression, but learning how to spot it, navigate it, and find healthier ways to manage it. This journey has been teaching me that our emotional highs and lows are simply just a part of our internal navigational system, letting us know when we're on or off track. All we have to do is carve out time and make it a point to be present enough to listen to that quiet inner voice gently guiding us along the path of our true north, and then just choosing to follow it. I just want to say thank you if you made it this far for watching my video today. I am very proud of it. I hope that you enjoyed it. I also wanted to mention that everyone experiences depression in their own unique way and at varying degrees. And so what works for me may not necessarily work for you. However, I would just like to say to be sure to reach out for help and support, especially if you are currently dealing with depression and whatever that looks like for you. And so whether you reach out to a family member or a trusted friend, make sure it's someone that you actually genuinely trust. And if you don't have someone like that in your life currently, I did leave a suicide prevention hotline number in the description box below. It's right there at the top. So if you need it, please use it, because depression is a very serious thing. And I want to support everyone in any way that I can. And I just encourage you to use that number if you need to. There's also a website right below the number as well, if you would rather go that way to check things out first. I also want to mention that transformation happens in very tiny, gradual shifts, like so microscopic that it feels like you're not transforming until hindsight, until you look back in hindsight and realize like, wow, I have actually shifted through a lot. And so take it one step at a time. Every day is a choice to make a new choice. And so even if you just implement one new thing into your life that allows you to feel more supported, more loved from yourself, do that. And keep adding more things as you fully integrate each thing. And so whatever that looks like for you, implement one healthy habit, get good at that. Once you feel solid, move on to the next thing. And the same thing with letting go. Take your time. You'll know when it's right for you to let something go that no longer serves you. All of my videos, all of my content that I am and have ever created, I want to be sure to acknowledge the fact that I am not a mental health professional. However, I am sharing things through my own experience. And so take your time, listen to your intuition, reach out for help and support if you need it. That includes therapists, different things like that. And so I just want to make sure to add that into this video today. I also just want to say thank you to all of my subscribers, especially those that have been with me for a while, and those of you that have booked readings with me in the past, as well as donated to the channel. I never had a chance to say thank you. A lot has happened since the pandemic in my own personal life, just like everyone else's life. And so it's been a windy road for sure, to say the very least. And so I just wanted to say thank you. However, I'm not the same person I was when I started this channel a couple years ago. And what I've shared here today is more of the route that I plan to take this channel in. And so I really hope that you plan to stick around and see where we're heading. And if not, totally okay. I still respect you and love you and wish you all the best. And so hopefully I'll see you very soon.